Hi friends, this is a tutorial for creating your user controls. Means the thing is that we have used a text box previously from which has been given by your Visual Studio. Now the thing is we are just going to make some changes, or I can say we are going to add something to the text boxes. Okay, or you can do all these things, means you can create your own custom controls. Means if you want, if you're not happy with the control which the Visual Studio has given to you, you can inherit that control and you can add whatever you want, and you can make him behave like how you want him to behave. Okay, so today we are going to see how we can create and control, we can how to create a custom control and how to create a hybrid control. Okay, so let's create a project. So this is the form. So now I would just want a new control to be added. That will be your, I can say, it should be the, let's see, let's add an item. I just want a control to modify. Okay, so I just want a user control. Okay, so let's add a user control. Let's give a name. It's your custom text box. Okay, so you will able to see that this control looks like a panel, or I can say a container. Okay, so this is the container. So it can resize, it has some resizing property, and if you look it carefully, this is nothing but a label. Okay, so let's uh, make this label as text box. So make it as a text box. So let's first do some resizing contents and go to your show all files. Click on your show all files. Click here, you will able to see a designer, and on this designer you just double click on it. When you double click on it, you will able to see this partial class custom text box has inherited a user control. Okay, so it was just a user control where the users can mount some controls on it. Okay, so it's not actually like an label, I can say, but it is like a container where you can drag and drop something. So this is the control which the system has given to us, but we don't want to use this user control. I am just going to inherit the text box. So I have just inherited text box, and after inheriting the text box is saying auto scale dimension is giving me error because this text box doesn't have auto scale dimensions. Even auto scale mode is not there for your text box. Okay, so better way comment all these things. Okay, so this is the size of it. I can say the text box will have this size. Okay, let's when you build this solution in your toolbox, uh, go to your form and toolbox, you will able to see the custom text box. Okay, so it is having some size. Okay, so I just want this text box to behave something like on a focus, means if I click on it, or I can say when the focus goes on this text box, the color of the text box should change. Okay, I just want that. So let's see how we can do all these things. So let's go to your designer, and in designer you can have the events of the text boxes. So I'll be saying I just want a custom text box events, and click on the events, and let's go for on focus. Okay, when the focus gets on this text box, what should be there? So I'll be saying I just want this text box should change its background. Okay, so I'll be saying me dot back color is equals to aqua blue. Okay, let's build it. So let's go on form. Let's put some text boxes here. Okay, let's execute. So see, it is working. Okay, it is becoming aqua blue. So just after doing all those things in your designer.vb, we got all those things. I can say when the focus is on the text box, the color of the back color of the text box changes. Okay, but what if user will select what should be the color of the text box when it gets focused? Okay, he should get the property that select back color. Okay, he should get a property called as select back color, and he can set the back color of the text box in the properties. Okay, so let's see how we can set it. So I'll be writing a property here. Okay, let's add a property. You can write a property here also. So let's see. Let's write a property. Before doing all these things, I'll declare dim back color as drawing dot color. Okay, and I'll be creating a property that will be your public property set back color. Okay, on focus. Okay, and it is going to return the values as color again. So his property is going to set, and get set is for setting the property, and get is for retrieving the values from the property. I'll be saying I should retrieve the value as a drawing dot color. Okay, so whatever the value I'm going to set, it is also in color, and whatever the value I'm going to get, it is also in color. So for getting, before we'll set the value, what will be the value of it? That back color should be set as the value what user have sent it. Okay, and I should get the value, means it should return uh, back color which user have set. Okay, so we can set the values, we can retrieve the values. Now this was your set for setting the back color. Okay, so on the focus. Okay, now on lost focus. Okay, so I'll be using dim lost focus as drawing dot color. So let's copy this. So this is for lost focus and this is for on focus, means I should see this properties in your, I can say, in your text box which you have created. Okay, so let's go on form. Let's add a custom control, and let's go and see. You will able to see set back color on focus and set back color on lost focus. So if you click on it, you can set the colors. Okay, so user can select the colors. Now this was for setting back color and on focus, and this was for setting a back color on lost focus. Okay, so it is inside a miscellaneous. What if I want it in your appearance? Okay, so how to add that properties in your appearance category? So let's see. If I want this thing to be shown in an appearance category, just you have to use system dot components model dot category, and inside which category it is a appearance. Okay, I should get all these things inside appearance. Okay, and the same thing I should get this property inside the appearance. Let's build it. Let's go to the form one. See, it is inside appear. Okay, spelling is having no change. The only thing is because of capital A, it is showing a different category. Okay, so we have created a different category. We didn't want a different category. We want have this properties in your previous appearance property. Let's build it. Let's go to your form. Now let's see. Yeah, now it inside your appearance. Okay, so when I set the properties, this property will not work directly. So I'll be giving you the example. Okay, now I'm going to set the on focus. There should be some different color. That should be like this is the one of the color, and this is the next color. Means when it focuses, it should have this color. When the focus gets lost, it should have this color. Okay, let's see. It is not working. This is because we have just applied the things to the properties, but we have not retrieved that thing. So for retrieving all those things, we have to work with the event. See here, this event is getting, means the event has been fired, but after firing this event, nothing is happening. Okay, so how to get all these things? Let's see. Now let's work with the event. Now I'll say an event on got focus. I should say me dot back color should become, what is the name of the back color? Okay, even you can assign it to a white. Okay, if is doesn't checks anything, so something should be there. Okay, so I'm putting it white for now itself. So if the user doesn't set any properties, we should not have any type of error. That's why I'm setting it to the white color. Okay, so back color. Okay, on got focus, and on focus lost focus, I should get lost focus. Let's build it. Okay, now let's see. Works fine. Okay, you can put all these things in your projects. Okay, so this was, I just made the text box to work as I want it. You can make some more changes and you can make this look more fancy. Okay, so this was about the just modifying the text box. This was your user control. Okay, now you are just going to have a control, user control, but we are just going to add some more text boxes, or I can say buttons on it. Okay, so let's see how we can create a custom control now. Okay, let's see. Let's use a user control. let's use a custom control name. Okay, on this custom control, I'll be having some labels. Okay, let's change the username, password. Then for writing the username, I need a text box. I need again one more text box. Okay, so this is for username and password. Now let's go and have a button. Submit button. Okay, so it should work on S, so I'll have a shortcut. You can also use an ampersand. So, so clicking on S, automatically submit button will be clicked. And let's have a reset. So we have a submit button and reset button here. Now let's resize this. Let's use a label. Login control. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's use okay. So let's build it. Okay, now I'm not able to see this thing in your toolbox. Actually, this custom control should able to you should able to view these things in your toolbox. Yeah, it's there. You can go and you can use the custom control and you can drag and drop it on your form. Okay, so when you click on the login control, you can also access the property of your, I can say, text box. You can also retrieve the value of your text box and your value of your text box of the password. Okay, when clicking on submit, I should get the value of it, or I can say when clicking on one more button, I should get the values of it. So better is the, let's have a button, and after clicking on this button, I should get the value of username and password. Okay, so let's see how we can do it. The name of the control is your custom control one. Okay, so I will say I just want to retrieve a value, so use a message box. User control one, sorry, custom control one dot text box one dot text. I just want to retrieve it. and I just want to conquer it with some spaces. A better way use a VB tab, and then again custom user control dot text box 2 dot text. Okay, let's execute. Always saying the value on it, I can get the values of it. Okay, so you can modify the given controls, or I can say given tools, or a text box, given text box. If you want to modify it, you can use this custom controls to modify all those things. Okay, so thanks for viewing this tutorial. Bye bye.